Nidoqueen?
Nidoqueen. Oh, man, I love you so much. It's a good thing we're doing this because I'm going to Colorado Wednesday morning, and I won't be back till Saturday, midnight.
Excuse me, what?
So, surprise, bitch.
I could tell by the pep in your step, the excitement.
I got 3 days, dude.
Whatever.
I got lots to do in 3 days.
How did this come about? Oh, still exciting nonetheless.
Yeah. I get to eat Filipino and Hispanic food, and then more Hispanic food, and then go see mountains, and
see
then
the sun.
Probably get elevation sickness first day because I think that's the only day we can go for a hike. So I already bought shoes.
Well, I hear drinking a lot of whiskey helps with that.
Thank you.
Starting already on that. Awesome. This episode is not brought to you by Stranahan's Delicious. Up in the Rockies.
Not yet.
But we're gonna pimp it anyway.
We can work on it. This is a new Aperol Spritz.
A Aperol Spritz Nouveau.
Because Stranahan's has a little bit of that sweet taste, instead of the gin, I did a little bit of Stranahan, and then I did Prosecco, and then instead of club soda, because who needs club soda, I then added, because we're in fall, a little apple cider.
Ooh, interesting. Daddy likey? Question mark?
Because Aperol. It needs a little bit more Aperol.
Okay.
It's great. I love it. My God. We did it. We did an experiment this weekend with our friend Tyler. And those Prosecco bottles are gone.
Very nice. Very nice.
But I still had apple cider. So I was like, oh, I need to get more Prosecco.
Because that's how that works.
I gotta drink this somehow. You're so cute.
Welcome, wayward warmongers walking through the wild, wild west wormhole. You've landed at episode 33 of the Geekoid podcast with your hosts.
AI help.
There is no AI used in that. That was all me.
Oh my God, I am so proud of you,
fuck
dude.
You and the horse you rode in on.
Yeah, dude. You're the shit. You're so amazing. You are the man. That was good.
Thank you. I honestly,
maybe the best.
I've been thinking about it for a while, a few days now. But to your point on AI, last episode I kind of said we would bring it back to AI, and we're not going to do that this week.
No, this is going to be so games heavy.
This is a very, very heavy games week when it comes to the news.
I texted you things, and you went, "What?"
Well, some of them I was like, what? And then the other stuff I was like, oh yeah, I knew about that. And then other stuff I was like, oh, interesting. We have tales.
I think the last 48 hours has been great. Let's go to the state of play and stuff and save the best for last. Like, whoa. Enough so that I went, we podcast?
Yeah. And I'll be honest, I was completely exhausted. And I was like, I can pull myself together. I can do this. I got to get out of bed.
Got it, bro. You got it, dude.
Yeah, but here we are.
I'm calling you out, dude.
This episode has everything in it. It's got tales of intrigue of people ghosting their Kickstarter backers and stealing millions of dollars. We have billion-dollar private equity buyouts. We have Bowser leaving Nintendo.
This is good, dude.
We have games being delayed indefinitely. Like, just... it just hurts the soul.
Epic.
It's not Epic's fault. They might have something to do with it, but we'll get there. We'll get there. That's a little teaser, a little amuse-bouche for those who are hungry for the game food we're about to feed you.
Start out, dude, because I know you're on time crunch, and I will ramble.
Okay. Well, we'll start right there. Borderlands 4 has been delayed indefinitely on the Switch 2. So it was supposed to launch last week, and then they just full stop.
They're like,
refunded everybody and said, we're going to take our time to get this right. Because I think they realized that there was a quality bar that they were not hitting on the Switch 2. And
there's not a quality bar they're hitting right now.
Oh, I still have no complaints.
Pshaw, Jarrad, pshaw.
It helps if you play it on a supercomputer. What can I say?
Dude, people are playing it on 40s. And other than your 40, like other people's 40s are not like, girl.
Yeah. So it was sad to see that happen. I think Gearbox is making the right call by delaying it, and eventually it will come to the Switch 2. Yeah, the indefinitely was an interesting comment, but I think it's just a side effect of not having a new target release date. They're like, we don't know how long it's going to take. It's going to take.
Here's my rough take. It's coming when the Switch 2 goes OLED, which is in 2 years.
All right, we will see. But there's not too much more to say on that aside from I now have to rethink your birthday present. So crap.
Side note, I did buy my baby's first bartending stuff. I finally got a little tall 12-inch stirring thing because I got really frustrated. Is that what they call it nowadays?
The stir rod, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is. And then I bought a cute 18-inch by 12-inch. It's a lot smaller than I anticipated. But it says Guinness over it, and I love it.
What is it?
Well, bar mat. Sorry, my bad.
Okay.
Bar mat.
You gave me the sizes and what it was decaled with, and I was like,
that's what she said. And then nothing else.
That really is the important part. Yeah, cool.
Thanks.
Where do we want to go from here?
Bowser was probably the first.
Okay, yeah. So if you were not in the know,
speaking of Nintendo,
the president of Nintendo America, his name was Doug Bowser, and it has been announced that he is retiring.
And he had been there, I think, 10 years?
A long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe even 15.
It's just funny that the CEO's name was Bowser.
Thank you. Get out of my head. I thought it was great because his best picture is him like hug squeezing a stuffy Bowser. And I was like, well, that's appropriate.
Yeah. So I don't think this is going to cause a lot of disturbance in the Nintendo force.
No, he did say some very interesting things during the Switch 2 launch. So he did a really good job under the scenes. And then when all of a sudden people just knew about him, he didn't do that great of a job. So there is a new Nintendo of America, who is a woman, which will be the first woman, which I'm very excited about. She has been with Nintendo for 20-some years. I think a little bit longer than Sir Bowser. So I am excited to see how she plays with the Japanese board and also how she does with the American public. But I think I'm already getting a feeling that she's going to do like really well.
Yeah. I'm excited to see a new guard come in.
Who was the guy before Bowser who we all loved until also he kind of went off the board?
Well, he wasn't Nintendo America specifically. You're taking Shigeru Miyamoto.
No, I'm talking about the big Italian dude.
What?
Present
Sir Mario himself?
No, that's funny. Present, past, Nintendo.
Okay, you're going back past times where I cared and paid attention to stuff.
No, because you knew this dude. Who was the big guy that was very boisterous?
Wario?
Gosh, I hate you so much. As soon as I say his name, not Feggariti. His name, that's Apple.
No, yeah, I was gonna say that's definitely Apple.
All right, you keep talking. I will find it. But either way, like I think Devin's gonna be great. If she's not, I'm really sorry. But I think she will be. I think it's a nice new take from I think they've been a little boisterous guys, and to have somebody who has a little bit more acumen within Nintendo and then with the public, I think she'll be really cool.
Well, let's keep moving. In other really huge gaming news, and not just gaming news, but in public market news, EA has accepted an offer to go private to the tune of 55. I've heard two numbers.
Oh, we're going straight to that. Fuck State of Play. We are going straight to it. It is so hot, dude. Right now,
$52.5 to $55 billion. I'm not sure which one is accurate. I keep hearing 55, but it's close enough. It doesn't really matter. So this is the highest valuation of any company to ever go from public to private. So that alone is notable. But then you look at it's a gaming company, the largest, I guess, independent publisher still to date after Activision was acquired by Microsoft for, was it 60, 67 billion, something like that. So a very interesting move, and especially if you take a look at who is performing this leveraged buyout, and it's the Saudi investment fund, Jared Kushner's investment fund. It's a lot of folks that you'd be like,
JP Morgan Chase.
I don't want you near my games. What's happening? I mean, it's at least it's not the Chinese,
and they're not big money.
I mean, they are big money if you haven't enough.
Oh no, sorry. Yeah, they're huge money. Sorry, I was thinking of something else. Sorry, I was typing and researching and listening. Yes, this is huge money. This is gigantic money.
This is, as they say in the industry, fuck you money or oil money.
What was Xbox's purchase of even Activision?
Well, that was, I think, 60 to 67 billion. I can't remember the exact number off the top of my head.
Which is nuts, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Nuts. And EA's like, 55 in this economy? I'll take it.
Now I got to fact check myself.
Yeah, dude. I was too. Hold.
68.7 billion.
7. Let's just round it up.
70.
69 bill.
69 bill.
69 bill for Microsoft to buy a studio.
Okay, not a studio. Activision Blizzard was the biggest publisher in existence. So, I mean, it's more than just a studio. It's Call of Duty, it's World of Warcraft, it's all the gems in that gem castle.
Juggernaut, some might say, as they slurp their cocktail.
Yes. My drunken dodo.
A drunken dodo juggernaut.
So yeah, this is interesting. I have to imagine what they're going to do is they're going to, because this is what happens a lot of times when these private equity firms come in, acquire a company, take it private. There's no longer this quarterly reporting that they have to do to appease all the day traders and the stock portfolio managers and all that stuff. So they're going to...
that is very internal because I have dealt with that most of my career after college.
Yeah, I mean, and that stuff still happens. Counts. Yeah, but it's just...
But you're not going to see it publicly.
Right. So what's going to happen most likely is they're going to strip EA down to the core components, the top properties, top IP. I have to imagine they might even sell off some of the fringe lingering stuff. And what they're going to do is really optimize for, I would say, cash flow and profitability.
Yeah.
So we're going to see a lot more emphasis on big blockbuster franchises, stuff that has recurring subscription revenues, live action or live service games.
Do not forget your sports. Your sports are going to be
the sports,
well, especially FIFA. Like most of those companies
Madden, Tiger Woods
were Saudi Arabia and Europe, and other than America, we're the only, I think, country. Every other country cares about that so much, and they are. And somebody, throw in the comments if we have any. They're the only company that does a baseball game, which is, I think, NBA Slam.
Right, I thought it was like NBA Slam.
MLB, sorry. NBA? Did I say, see? Sports ball.
Yeah,
sorry.
Jared's really, really into the know when it comes to the sports ball.
Hey, when Mario Soccer comes back out, I'll be really excited.
I'm excited for Mario Tennis.
So am I. Side note, this is nuts, dude.
Oh, that was the side note. I thought you were saying that, like, there's something going to come after you said side note.
No.
Okay.
No, I mean, it'll be Mario Tennis. It'll be some cool stuff. It's like Mario Tennis with Mario Jamboree / Mario Party. Period. Done.
So
I did it.
My biggest question mark with this whole deal is it comes at an interesting time where AI tools, AI workflows are really getting into disrupting the industry
That's
as a
interesting.
whole. So uh, I have to imagine they might try to expedite adoption as a way
Yes.
to increase
Yep.
profitability, increase velocity of development.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then what's that going to happen? I don't know.
No, yeah, it's mhm. With the way the industry is moving so quickly when it comes to AI, it's impossible to predict where we're going to be in 6 months. That being said, the biggest unknown, I think, out of all of this is what happens to a lot of these core franchises that have really failed to, I don't know, find a landing post COVID. And I'm talking about some really big
It's
blockbuster
really good.
franchises
It's really good.
like from BioWare. So we're
Yep.
talking Mass Effect, Dragon Age, stuff that really hasn't had a resurgence and
It's
super following.
done really well, and it has a huge cult following. And if you look at the reviews are really good on those things. If you any of the few folks that play any of those harder core, longer term games, you know they're great games. But it's a huge niche market, and it didn't make them a lot of money.
No,
So I
it's
agree
not
with you.
nearly as profitable as
Or Call of Duty
Overwatch
and
selling a bunch of
FIFA.
loot
Bam.
boxes. Yeah. Like how
Like
many
FIFA.
different jerseys can you buy for your European soccer team? It's funny
Wait.
that we were all up in arms about a $15 horse armor back in the day.
Well, it's not. Wait. So it's not. EA doesn't do Call of Duty, do they? Because that's Activision.
No, that's
right?
Activision. Yeah, they do Battlefield, and the
They do-
latest trailer for Battlefield has them
It's really
poking
good, and
fun at Call of Duty.
and it's already getting really good reviews, especially like even the single player campaign. R- Really good. Like
So-
people are like, oh, it's kind of back. It's feeling good.
This is what I have to say about EA's kind of stewardship of the Battlefield series. There's been some highs and lows, but they've never stopped trying to push the envelope when it comes
That's good.
to
Yep.
what they're delivering and the technologies that they're pushing forward. Like, one of the things
Thank
in
God.
Battlefield has always been like destructible environments, and they've experimented with like being able to level the entire map, and then they realize, oh hey, that doesn't really make for solid gameplay mechanics. So this new Battlefield 6, they're building kind of interesting mechanics around the ways that you can destroy and progress the way the battlefield changes. So I think that's going to be a really unique standout when it comes to Call of Duty. I mean, Call of Duty, I will give them credit. They have nailed down the formula for Call of Duty. It is buttery smooth. It plays great. It's hard to ignore what they've achieved. But if you're looking for innovation, Battlefield might be the way to go. And shout out to all my Swedish brothers over there working on the series.
Give huge credit to them too, as huge of a juggernaut. I said it again, as EA is or are. The Call of Duty franchise works off of 3 studios so that they can just keep pumping them out over and over again every year. And EA doesn't. So then you're waiting, though, at this time period, 3 years is pretty good.
Has it
5
been
years
that long since the last Battlefield?
I think so. It was like 2 or 3 years. Fact check.
50% difference between 2 and 3.
It's longer than every year.
Also true.
I mean, come on, bro.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
I mean, Call of Duty just sells like hotcakes.
All right. Last one. Okay. 2021 was Battlefield 2042.
That was a really cool one.
And so
I really like that one. And Call of Duty also. That was weird. It's almost like they knew, because Call of Duty also did a Future Est in that time period. And they were both, it was a 50-50. I liked it because it was so new and it was so different. Sorry.
So one of my favorite Battlefields was Battlefield 2142. And that was in...
maybe that's the one I'm thinking of.
2006. So that's going
that is
way
not
back.
the one I'm thinking of. Wait, nope. I was thinking the 2024. 20 21 of 2044.
2042.
I hate it. So gross.
So they do an interesting thing. So Battlefield 5 was the one prior to that, which is 2018. And what they do is they have this kind of episodic release cadence where they do 2 to 3 releases per year. So since the original 2042 came out, they had 0 Hour, Master of Arms, Escalation, 11th Hour, Next Dawn, Dark Creations, Turning Point, and then finally Road to Battlefield 6.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. So
I played half of those, and then I played the 2042.
So it doesn't make nearly as much money as a annual release cadence of Call of Duty or the 2.5 month long, I don't know, constant refresh of the gameplay grind that you have to do. That it's just exhausting thinking about it.
Yeah, it is. It really is, man. Like, and
Can I just give you $10 for this cosmetic and not spend 100 hours trying to get it?
Yeah. But I love their idea of like, we have a game here. Let's just keep pushing it. And then while we're pushing it, we have a small team that can like develop a new thing. And then once that's over, we shift them back over to the new stuff. But you're never, once Call of Duty's done, it's done, because that another studio is gonna go do a new thing. I like this little but
no.
Also I'm coming from board games. I do like, you may only get, which is kind of Call of Duty, you get one print run of a Call of Duty. And then if it does well, it'll get a second print run, just in general. So that's scary. So you're like, oh, if I don't get this now, FOMO, it's not going to be out there anymore. EA kind of gives you the DLC. It gives you extra. It gives you more stuff to keep playing with that. Hopefully to bring in more people. I know that is part of it. But also for the people that did buy it, like, it becomes a full, just this great experience for the next like year to 2 years. I don't know what the money is, but for a person, a player, that's so amazing. And that's what expansions are for board games. It's like, well, you played it. We want you to buy the base game again. And then here's this expansion. So buy the base game, buy the DLC, which I have done anytime. So it's there. I think they're two strategies, right? But like, they both work in their own right.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting. I was doing a little bit of digging here on the side. Battlefield 2042, according to the Metacritic score, was the worst reviewed Battlefield in the last 2 decades.
Yeah.
So
I think I was the 1% that liked it.
Yeah. So they're trying to do a bit of a comeback. The marketing engine has kicked off. It's going to be unavoidable the next few months. That being said, Call of Duty is no better, but I just want to call out the naming scheme. So these are all the Battlefield games since 2002. We have Battlefield 1942, Battlefield Vietnam, Battlefield 2, Battlefield 2142, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, Battlefield 1, Battlefield 5, Battlefield 2042, and now coming in 2025, Battlefield 6.
Well, it almost sounds like it's multiple studios, and it's not.
I mean, honestly, it sounds like Microsoft could have named it.
Yeah.
I'm so never getting hired by Microsoft.
You probably would. Even they go, yeah, all right.
All right. So
we hit Bowser.
Private, Battlefield.
Oh, by
Nintendo.
the way, the former president that I was thinking of from 2006 to 2019 was Reggie Fils-Aimé.
Oh, Reggie. The Regster.
Reggie.
Okay, you are right.
Hey,
I do remember Reggie.
He was a big, allegedly Italian.
Larger than life. Yeah, he was a fun guy.
And he was large. He was, when he came on the stage, he was larger than life.
Okay,
it was a good time.
Way to say that there. All right. In less enormous kind of monetary transactions, a publisher known as Midwest Games has raised a $2 million investment to basically push forward its publishing as a service concept. So for those of you not in the know, which is probably mostly everybody, because I didn't know about them until today.
Including me.
Yeah.
Who is Midwest Games?
So it is a group of former industry professionals that are really trying to help out games made not just in the Midwest, but underserved areas of game developers, if you will.
Yeah,
So
the headquarters is, I think, in Minnesota, but
no, it's in
some of the
Wisconsin.
individuals we
Do your
know are
homework
Wisconsin.
properly.
It was a "wa." It was a "meh" and a "wa." But
The other
most
part
of
of the
these
Midwest we
people
don't talk about.
oh, I am. Oh. But most of these people are not in Minnesota.
Yeah. So included in their advisory board, you're not. I was teeing that up for you.
Oh my God, no.
No.
No, I don't have it on. I have it on the phone. I don't have it on the iPad.
Oh, you're killing me.
Okay.
I have it on my phone too.
'cause I
Former
gave it to you.
Xbox exec. Who I mean, it's Larry Herb, Major Nelson. So he is an advisor for communications, and he spent 2 decades as one of the key figures at Xbox, where he launched Xbox Live, helped connect their Xbox 360, connect Xbox One, and the Xbox Series X and S. I still don't know which one is more powerful.
Plus did all of the, not all of the, but he was head of marketing. He was head of community. He was head
Well, yeah, I mean, like he
of,
was like a lot of people reported.
he
to him.
did, he was the head of podcasts. He was the brand name and the brand voice for, geez, like we're talking like when I was in California in 13, like, and I listened, that was the only time I listened to Xbox was when Major Nelson was heading that podcast. Yeah, dude, crazy that he left Xbox and he's a part of like, I think something more guerrilla, maybe not guerrilla, but way more indie. And
Well, yeah, I
way
mean,
more,
they're an indie publisher.
this is way more low key than $55 billion. And that gives clout. Bar none,
Oh,
period.
absolutely. Like you look at their advisory board and the board of directors, and like most of them have significant experience publishing hundreds of games across all of them. So it's pretty awesome to see them raise that money. I'm excited to see where they go with it and what they do with this publishing as a service concept. Because I mean, I personally, this is of interest to me because I live in the Midwest and I got some ideas cooking on some games.
Yeah. So what is it that makes this fascinating to you? What are they trying to do?
So I haven't unpacked it, and I don't even know if they've done enough to really kind of explain what this model is.
What's their pitch?
So what they're doing is they're calling it shadow publishing. Like it's a for-hire support model for game publishing for studios that need comprehensive support with accessible and flexible options. So it sounds like they handle the publishing. They don't try and step in the limelight, and they kind of execute it as a work-for-hire agreement. So instead of saying a lot of publishing deals go down this way, that you sign over a certain percent of your revenue or certain clauses in the contract that say, you'll publish my game. I will give you $1 million at minimum plus 5% revenue sales or whatever. I honestly don't know how most publishing contracts are structured in the games industry, but this is kind of borrowing from publishing novels, publishing board games. Like there's all sorts of funny financing metrics behind all of it. So what they're trying to do is simplify it and make it so that, you give them a certain amount of money, and this work for hire agreement makes it sound like they don't want any cut of the revenue. It's you pay them for their services, and they help you publish your game, and they help you market it, do some business strategy, all sorts of like localization, release management. So it sounds like an attractive offer for a certain niche of games. So we'll see where it goes. I'm pumped to see. Here's my kind of speculative take. With the way AI tools are accelerating marketing and these types of activities, they might be folding that in behind the scenes and saying, hey, we can offer you this work for hire agreement where we do X, Y, and Z, and it's going to be powered by AI, and it'll be checked by humans, but it'll really help supercharge your go-to-market strategy for your game. And I think it's a win-win, honestly. So I'm excited to learn more about it.
Yeah. Because I think it'll cost a lot of money for them to have it, but it won't cost them a lot of time to use it. And I think that'll be a huge thing. One of the quotes was pioneering a publishing as a service model, which goes right along with you. Some of the veterans that are in there are Chief Marketing Officer Jennifer Colbert, former Vice President of Crunchyroll. Interesting. Chief Marketing Officer Chris Kalinsky.
She was at Netflix, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
She was. Former Principal Producer at Probably Monsters. We already talked about Major Nelson as now Director of Community. And Mark James, the former CTO, Chief Technical Officer of Striking Distance Studios. Those are just a few people. Ben Clavo, formerly of Netflix, and Rob Martin. These are not small names. If anybody Googles these people, these are all huge names. And they're getting a little like 2 million here and they're getting 3 million there. This is going to be potentially, it's a startup, but this is potentially like some crazy backing of people.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what they manage to make happen in the coming year.
I do like that we talk about like some of these bigger games, they're just taking longer and longer and longer, and there's a slow backpedal of like, where's the indie again? Where's some of these sweet games? Or even like, and this was a different time period, but people are really, especially this new generation, which I'm really like proud of. This new generation is like, gosh, like you could give me a Nintendo or a Super Nintendo or a Sega Genesis of that era and just give me a game every year, like a Call of Duty. But it doesn't need to be 3 studios and it doesn't need to be that crazy. And this studio has the capability to offer folks that don't know what to do, don't have the funds, don't have all the people. This really does go kind of back into board gaming again. Like,
oh, yeah.
I come from that. So, like, you have a designer who has an idea and you show it to then the publisher. And the publisher has designers and then, the clout to then do marketing and art and then flesh it out and work with that designer to then make your piece be realistic and come to life. This is, man, I really hope so. I really hope this is something great.
So, I mean, here's the thing. Making a game is very, very difficult. I mean, it is oftentimes the culmination of some of the most difficult computer programming challenges combined with, I don't know, game design.
Let's just not even like
music,
like even just
art,
learning
animation.
Yeah.
Like it's all these things coming together in a cohesive package. That's just to get to an executable, and then at that point you're burned out because you've spent how many years of your life just slaving away at this that no one has even seen yet. And then the other half of the success is entirely based upon your execution from a marketing standpoint. And it really is super challenging to figure out how to go that last 50%. So if they can offer this as
if you don't have a marketing budget, it really sucks. It needs word of mouth, and word of mouth is not easy at all.
I have a visitor. Hi, Stellan.
Oh, yeah?
He's just staring at me.
Love you, even though he can't hear me.
No, he cannot hear you. Is
it
a bad time, buddy?
Screamed in Eric's ear.
I'll be in a minute. He's so confused. He's like, why does Daddy hook up to all these instruments.
Wires. And while I'm wireless, iPhone, iPad only, baby.
All right. What else we got on the docket? Because clearly it's bath time. Talking about indie stuff. I mean, this really isn't indie stuff, but it is currently the Steam fall sale, which if you're looking for some games, there are some really, really good deals. Resident Evil 7 is $8.
That's nuts, dude.
Left 4 Dead is $2.
That's crazy.
Doom Eternal is $4.
Wow. So good.
Assassin's Creed Origins is $6
too.
The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is $8.
Golly.
So I mean that's enough gaming right there to consume all of the rest of 2025 and 2026. If you're bored, you really have no excuses.
No, these are great games that you will suck a lot of time indoor. If you have a year, like that's it. Just space it out. You've got a year. You've got 12 months. Play a game a little bit every month and give yourself like that little bit. Or do like a Netflix new Netflix. Do every week and it's a new episode and a little 2 hours. And then
I bought 3 months of Xbox Game Pass and I don't think I've made use of it at all the last 2 months.
That's sad. Sad panda.
Yeah, I'm really rethinking the way I'm doing this. All right. Anything else before we wrap?
Yeah, I think State of Play. People were a little nervous. I have a joke about PlayStation and PlayStation 5 specifically, and PlayStation 5 Pro, and Sony brought out their State of Play, and 3/4 of them were PlayStation 5 only. PlayStation 5 only. And they were big games. They looked like finally like somebody not having to port to 4, which, hey, there are hundreds of thousands of titles. I get it. But at some point, you need to stop and then really kind of push. Like, those who got the PlayStation 5 years ago want to see some new games and games that really push it. And one of those being Wolverine, a game which we thought not gonna come out. It came out, and it came out with all 6 claws cutting down and mowing in a very R-rated, holy God, here we go game, and it looks crazy. That's just one game. There were other games that they showed that it's like, okay, let's do this.
Yeah. So a lot of stuff dropped. Soros looks like a lot of fun from a little bit like Returnal, fast-paced sci-fi third-person shooter, where they fight their way through a shape-shifting alien planet. I mean, that sounds really cool.
Sounds crazy, dude.
Right. We got a Dynasty Warriors 3 remaster. Crimson Desert finally has a release date. So that's from the same people who did Black Desert Online. So yeah, I mean, there's good stuff. So the future of PlayStation 5 is very much alive and kicking. And you don't need to shell out extra money for the PS5 Pro.
No, you do not. There's some really, really good stuff.
In the same week, Xbox had their own showcase at the Tokyo Game Show.
Yes.
I don't think it was as notable. We had an official Forza Horizon 6 announcement, which we were waiting on, even though, this is a poorly kept secret.
The location.
Japan.
Super, super exciting. Tokyo. Yeah. Tokyo Drift, bitch.
Yeah. So a lot of Americans are going to have to get driving on the left side of the road.
Dude, it looked the most beautiful. Yeah. I forgot. Deus Ex Remastered. Yeah. One of you and my favorite games ever.
Ninja Gaiden 4. It is right about to release, coming next month.
Just really, everybody is. Anything Ninja Gaiden right now. Yeah, in the gaming world.
Mistfall Hunter Another Souls-like. I just again with the Souls-like games, I just can't even at this point. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not our jam, but it is so many other people's jams. That
I mean, here's the thing. Well,
man,
I have yet to even play a single Souls-like game, but once I do, maybe I'll just get sucked into it.
that's what it is. I think that's what it is. Once we play it, we're like, oh.
And I know
okay.
I don't want to go down that rabbit hole yet because no time.
Final Fantasy Tactics got announced, and well, I don't know if it's like officially released, but maybe it is. But it's one of my favorite Final Fantasy games ever.
Oh, you're on that side of the aisle.
Yeah.
Sorry, I feel like there's people who like Final Fantasy, and then there's people who like Final Fantasy Tactics.
Oh man,
the crossover is very, very limited.
Yeah, and
I could not get into tactics. I'm sorry.
And maybe that's why I like board games. Like there's something like the tactics
totally.
that like it was a little bit shorter. I could like do these plays and do these little tactical movements, very Warcraft or StarCraft, which I never got into. So Final Fantasy Tactics was my only intro into like, oh, you guys have done this before. Interesting. Oh, too bad I didn't have a PC. And I played it on my phone, not on a PlayStation. I played it on my iPhone, and then it went away and back. I don't know if it's an iPhone, but it is coming back to Switch and to other consoles, remastered with characters, new story, new environments. So this is great. Also for someone who's a board gamer, fantastic. Because I don't care about your RPG story or your weird cutscenes and your droopy eyes. So sad, Panda.
All right. We got to wrap it up. I got a kid who's in the bath. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. We love you. Like, subscribe, share it with your friends, share it with your parents, share it with your exes.
Why
or
not?
If you don't like them, then maybe don't, because this is some really good stuff we're sharing here. I mean, I don't think you're getting this kind of industry analysis in this timely a fashion anywhere else on the internet. And it's a shame it's a secret.
Yeah, especially this episode.
But it's also super cool that it's a secret. So
what? don't tell anybody, Eric. Golly, dude.
But like I said, like, subscribe, and if you do that, you'll probably get our newsletter.
One day, if you're really special, you'll get something written in an email form. And it'll be cool. I swear. I promise you.
Yes. So thank you for tuning in. I'm Eric.
I'm Jarrad.
And together,
we're Geekoid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good, wasn't it? You liked that, dude. You got excited.
Well done.
That's it. We found it.
Geekoid out.
Oh, ow, bitch.
End of transmission.